So let's start with the stop sounds. Now, stop sounds are kind of fun because they are associated with this puff of air that comes out of your mouth. Sometimes I like to take a tissue and hold a tissue in front of a student's mouth and have them make a stop sound, and they'll see that the tissue kind of dance. Here's a good early elementary joke for you. How do you make a tissue dance? Put a little boogie in it. Well, we're not going to put little boogies in our tissues today, but we are going to make stop sounds that give a nice little puff of air. So I mentioned those brother sounds before. Here we have brother sounds, sounds where your voice box is turned off and sounds where your voice box is turned on. So we're going to start our stop sounds that we use our lips primarily. And the unvoiced stop sound with our lips is p, p, p. And if you put your hand in front of your face, you can feel that p, puff of air. Make sure you're not saying puh, adding that schwa, clip the schwa. P. And then when you turn your voice box on, the sound becomes b, b, b. Try those two. P, p, b, b. So there we have our lip stop sounds. And then when you put your tongue sort of behind the ridge of your teeth, we get t, t, t as the unvoiced sound, and d, d, d as the voiced sound. So try those stops. T, d, t, d. If you're having trouble feeling the vibration, you can try covering your ears. T, d, t, d. You can hear that voiced sound a lot louder when you are closing your ears than what you hear that unvoiced sound. Sometimes that will help students more than feeling their throat. And then if we move that sound back further in our throat, we have the unvoiced sound, k, k, and then the voiced sound, g, g. Now, one thing I should mention here are these slanted lines on either side of these letters. Those are called virgules, and they mean the sound of. So inside those virgules, we put the sound of, we put the letter that we typically represent with the sound. The reason why we use the letter K for the K sound and not a C is because C goes back and forth between the hard and soft sounds. K is more stable in representing the K sound. And so there are the stops.